Random messages for you. Pick an image. First notification or the second notification. Meet you at your timestamps. Pile 1. Okay. First card I picked was the reverse 3 of Swords. I was getting unburdening yourself. Then I heard the word release. Then I got the 3 of Swords again, which tells me you're still holding on to some type of guilt or pain or shame. Something you've done maybe with other people that truly hurt someone. I heard put their fire out. Then I got the King of Pentacles. So you're either are this King of Pentacles, this person with money, or you did something hurtful to someone to become this King of Pentacles. You know, a person with money or status. I heard to live good. You did this to live good, or you may have caused hurt and pain to a King of Pentacles or an earth sign. Take whichever one resonates. And then I asked, you know, why did you do this? I'm very inquisitive. So I asked, why did you do this? And I got the Emperor reversed and the Sun card. And what I was getting from that was because you were being reckless and lacking self-control. And with the Sun card, you were happy to do this. I heard success at all costs. So then I pulled an oracle card to see what your soul has to say about all of this, what it wants to say to you in regards to the situation. Your soul, I pulled the surrender card. Your soul is telling you to surrender and forgive yourself. A song started playing. I hear songs a lot while I am doing pick of cards while I'm channeling, and the song was playing by 112. It's called Cry On, and it started playing very loudly in my head. So you might need to play that song and just have a good little cry session. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this might be a little too much, but with this card, I see someone going out at night underneath the starry sky and imagining that there's an audience above them. And they're just watching and listening, and you're just letting it all go. What do I mean by letting it all go? You're telling the sky, because you are imagining that there's someone there. Like I said, this might be a little too much for you, a little too woo-woo, but I do personally believe that there's, you know, people on the other side, above, heaven, whatever. Especially when you're out at night, it just feels like you're in front of an audience. But anyway, let's get back to the message, right? So I was seeing in this card, in the surrender card, I was seeing you at night underneath the starry sky, and you're just letting it all go. You're telling the sky everything that happened in the past, the part you played in it, the things you wish you did but you didn't do, the things you did that caused pain and hurt, but you're just letting it all go. You're giving it all to the sky. For some, I actually saw you doing this in the ocean, and you're just unburdening yourself. You're just becoming naked before God. And naked is not literal. I mean, not having any defenses or pretenses about the story you're about to tell the sky or to God, you know, while you're in that ocean. It's like you're purging. I was getting that you're naked, and naked meaning putting it all out there to be judged, so you can let the pain go. Okay. Next, I got reverse King of Swords. And what I heard was power games, ego. I heard it's their thinking, it's illogical, instilling fear. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. So maybe this is your thinking. Maybe this is what your type of thinking, your ways towards other people, or this is what you hear in your mind. Maybe there's like a, you know, like a representative in your mind. I'm not gonna go there. Pretty much like a negative critic. Just maybe they're always Maybe you're competing with that voice in your head, or maybe this is what you do to other people. And once again, I heard it's their thinking. It's illogical. And I kept hearing, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. So once again, somebody's mind does stuff like this, or this is their thinking. This is your thinking. You think like this, you think like anybody around. I'm better than you, I'm better than you. So once again, they're saying these power games, this ego that you have of thinking that you're better than someone else is like, I think this is where all the pain is coming from. This is why the Three of Swords card kept coming out. It came out twice. And your soul just wants you to let this go. And I feel like they're saying, let this illogical thinking go. This illogical thinking of thinking that you're better than everyone else. It's like some mind power games going on here. And I think your soul is telling you to surrender this kind of thinking, right? These mind games. I just keep hearing, it's that ego. It's that ego. I think you're thinking it gives you power. And I heard you feel safe. You feel safe. When you think like this, maybe you feel safe. Maybe this has been going on for a long time for you is what I'm getting. So this is like your natural MO. This is what you maybe have been taught since childhood. This is how you grew up being, and it's just your natural way of being. But your soul is telling you, you need to let this type of way go. You need to let this egoic games go. Your soul wants you to tap more into your emotions and your divine feminine. And when I said that word, it's funny because when I said that word divine feminine, when I was writing down my notes, I just felt energetically like somebody went like, ugh, like something, like rolling their eyes, and like something was just a disgusting little bug, like divine feminine, ugh. I felt somebody, I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining this shit, I don't know, you tell me. But I felt like somebody, as soon as I said tapping into your divine feminine, somebody just like rolled their eyes and looked disgusted. And I'm just like, why did that happen? I was just asking in my head, like, why did that happen? And I tried to pull a card for it, and I got 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. And I'm like, well, there's a lot of confusion surrounding what the divine feminine is, or it's the confusion around just your feminine nature. And I feel like somebody's like, well, why do we need it? You know, why do I need it? And when we don't understand something, we fear it and abuse it, because when we don't understand the purpose of something, aka what is this thing for, abuse is inevitable. So you could be abusing this aspect of yourself because of straight ignorance. You don't want to know, you don't care to know, or it's so much fear surrounding it, you know, or it could be both. It's so much fear surrounding tapping into and working on this feminine aspect of yourself. And I'm looking at this 9 of Pentacles, and I see that there's confusion on how to be good alone, or maybe fear on being okay by yourself, sitting in silence and liking that, or just prospering alone. There's fear, there's confusion. Someone doesn't know how to do that. But that's why it's time to tap into your feminine nature. I don't know why I heard this, but I heard the mother. So maybe there's confusion or difficulty or pain with the first feminine in your life. It would be with her that sets the precedence that sets the precedence for, you know, any other relationships with any other feminines in your life, even with the one within yourself. So this relationship, or lack thereof, might be eerily similar to the relationship you have with your mom, or once again, the lack thereof. Okay, so maybe that's where you need to start on your feminine journey, is unpacking this relationship with your mother to a trusted therapist or a trusted journal and a book that can help guide you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but your story matters. Your voice matters. You need to open up and allow yourself to be seen. Okay, so let's get back to the last card. I have one more card here. It was 5 of Cups. And I got lost. I heard you lose. So going back to earlier about being in this mind power games and hurting people for money and status, you're only losing. If there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? Lost in an image, in a dream, but there's no one there to wake me up. Okay, yeah, that's a Britney Spears record. Yeah, it's called I think Lonely or Lucky. It's called Lucky. But yeah, I kept hearing this song and it kept saying, if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? And that's a message for somebody. I feel like it ties right into this pile. You did something to become the King of Pentacles, to be this person with money or status. And it's like, why are you crying at night then? Exactly, because you're carrying shame and grief around what you have to do in order to remain this King of Pentacles. Or maybe something you do to hurt a King of Pentacles. Take it how it resonates. And I'm looking at all these cards and I'm just asking, like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? All this grief, all this shame that you carry at night? Can you enjoy the money? It doesn't seem to be, but hey, it's your life. It's your life. That's the end of the reading. I hope you liked it. Please comment if you want to. Drop a heart or maybe even a flower just to let me know something resonated with you. Consider getting a reading, asking this question. Maybe you want some random messages too from Spirit. Consider getting a reading, asking this question along with some other questions you might want answered. Thank you. How to. All right, how to. Your energy is nothing like, the first energy. So let me tell you right off the bat, the first card that I got the Chariot card, and I was like, woo woo woo, woo woo woo, like on Martin. So you're moving on. I'm hearing, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it. Yeah, baby. Somebody's coming out. And I don't know if this is like just metaphorically or if this is actual, coming out. But somebody making moves. Somebody is arriving on the scene. Okay? Now I'm hearing, ain't nothing holding me back. So that song started to play. I'm like, oh man, somebody is out here. They riding around, they getting it. Or they about to be. I heard somebody is here to make waves. They ain't here for everybody to like them. Yeah, the Chariot card is focused on their destination, getting to their destination. They are not thinking about anybody looking at them. They're in control in their power. The second card I got, 5 of Wands reversed. And then I heard many people will come for them and they will not care. I told you the Chariot card is not worried about anyone who's looking at them funny, who's looking at them weird, or who's even smiling or applauding. They are only looking one way, and that's ahead to their destination or their end goal. Third card, 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing legacy. So maybe that's the goal of this person. That's what they're looking at. That's what they're like driven and focused on, is legacy. Whatever this goal is having to do with wealth and building a table for many to be able to eat off of. This person is not just thinking of themselves, but legacy building. They want many people to be able to enjoy what they have brought to the table. I just heard, I'm going to get it. Somebody out here going to get it, okay? Then I put an oracle card and I got the breakthrough card. I'm seeing someone being lifted. And I'm hearing, spread your wings and soar. I'm wondering if you've been doing money work, meaning working on that relationship between you and money, or raising your money frequency or vibration, because I feel like you are rising from a dark place and rising to a higher, brighter, lighter place because you are embracing money. Yeah, I feel like you've been in lack, and now all of a sudden it's like I can see clearly now. The rain has, yeah. Somebody is embracing money. They're no longer running from it. They're no longer fearing it. They're seeing the beautiful things it can I guess do for them, and do not just for them. Once again, it's not for them. It's for years down the line. You know, what can I give to my child? What can I give to my children? What type of wealth can I build? You know, someone's not thinking of themselves. They are thinking of themselves, but it's not just them. It's a legacy. Next card we have is 8 of Wands. So yeah, raising your frequency, and it was through communication. You raised your frequency through communication, talking about it, talking about your fears with money, addressing where you're going, what's wrong with it, rising above stagnancy to abundance. It's happening quick. It's like your words traveled quick. That's a message for someone, because I'm seeing someone wink at me as I said it in my mind's eye. I see, like, as I said, your words travel quick, and I saw somebody wink. So, you know, that's a message, not for everybody, but let's move on. Things are happening quickly. Things are moving quickly. It's like it gave you the necessary momentum. Okay, last one, Ace of Wands. It gave you the necessary momentum to act on this new idea, to pursue this passion. It's some type of idea that you acted on. I think it was like fixing your relationship with money, or raising your money frequency, money vibration. I don't know. I just see you going from the dark to the light. It's about money, about not just thinking of what money can do for you, but what can it do for you and people that's coming generations after you. You know, it's like I see the whole vision now. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone, the darkness is gone. It's like sunlight. It's illuminated that it's not just about me. Something like that is going on here. So raising your money frequency, fixing your relationship with money, it got you to act on this idea that you have, that you're focused on in this Chariot card. Is focused on something, and now you're going forward, not worried about what anyone else has to say or not say. It's like you are the Chariot card. It's like you got blinders on, not paying attention to anyone booing or applauding. You just don't care. That might sound a little harsh, but you just have to remember the Chariot is focused on its destination. It's focused on its target at all times. You know, what other people doing around me, he can't care for it like that. He just focused. He's focused on getting to that goal. So you are focused on that destination, that end goal only. And you're not really caring what somebody else have to say. You know, if they have something good to say, or something bad to say, I feel like you don't care. It's something about you having this breakthrough also because you started listening to and forming a relationship to your high priestess or your inner sanctum. I'm hearing the song, She Knows, and I know she knows, and I know she knows. Yeah, that's your reading. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to leave a comment. You could drop a heart or a flower, is beautiful as well, or consider getting a reading, asking this question. If you want random messages from Spirit, just tailored for you, or you have other questions you want to ask. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for watching.